So today I'm going on a hike, but not just any hike. It's one of the coolest hikes that I know. The view at the end of this is going to be absolutely spectacular. You're definitely going to want to stick around for this. It's going to be amazing. And of course, I'll keep you updated on all the cool things we see along the way.
Let me tell you about this trail. Snow Canyon Overlook Trail is 4.9 miles long with an elevation gain of 524 feet. The route type is out and back, and that's because it ends with a spectacular view you just can't get anywhere else. The trail starts with a lot of rocky terrain, and we're surrounded by barbed wire on a narrow path until we get to the wilderness gate later.
So I'm really hoping I can see some cool things, some cool animals, maybe some spiders, maybe a lizard, maybe run into a horse. I don't know, we're gonna see. But I'm really hopeful that I don't run into a snake, unless it's a safe, non-venomous snake, and it's like out of my way, like I don't need to walk past it, but I could just film it. That would actually be really cool, to be honest.
I continued down the path, traversing the rocky terrain in search of some small little friends. And wouldn't you know it, it wasn't long before I came across my first little guy, hiding right here behind this cactus.
Hey, little guy.
And then I found this little guy.
What's that? I found a bone? Oh, no, that's a stick.
I pressed onwards, ever more towards the wilderness gate, where soon we will escape these fences on either side of me and start to explore the wilderness that lies beyond. But before I do, I take in the sights, like this family of cactus. Until...
Okay, so that was a lot of rocky terrain, but now we're coming up on one of the more interesting parts right here. Check this out. So after I go through this little gate right here, I'm actually gonna be in the wilderness, for real. Well, now I'm wild and free. Out here, I can do whatever I want. Things get a little more interesting on this side of the trail because now there's no more fence. So you can actually go any way that you want, meaning I can go that way, I can go that way. But right now, I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna keep on marching towards that spectacular view that I told you about. You're totally gonna wanna see it. Stick around and check it out.
I really like being out in the wilderness and being by myself, that feeling of peace and serenity that comes with the freedom and the quiet of nature. It gave me some time to reflect.
But it's beautiful out here. I love this. I love this so much. I am really enjoying myself out here. Still got a ways to go, but see, the last time I did this trail, I was actually about 20 pounds heavier, and it was probably 40 degrees warmer. So this is pretty nice. Today we're looking at like 70 to 80 degrees or so. And there's a, oh, there's a big fly. Didn't know what that was. And there's a nice breeze as well. Check this out. Just came over the hill and now I can see this. It looks cool. Nice little mountain peak. Onward we go.
You see, me climbing this mountain means a lot to me. This year I've been going through a lot, facing a lot of challenges and going in a new direction. And climbing this mountain represents that journey for me. Evolving into a new person and climbing and pushing myself to become the best version of myself that I can possibly be. I appreciate you coming along this journey with me. Let's see what else I can find.
Look at this wild aloe vera. Looks super cool. It's a spiky boy. Not sure what this is. Some type of fruit residue. Kind of strange.
I realized that fruit on the ground was probably from a cactus, and then I thought, I think you can eat those, which reminded me that I brought some snacks. So it's time for me to find a spot to take a little lunch break.
See if I can find a good spot. Take a little break. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's beautiful.
After finding this nice little spot, I pulled out the snacks that I had prepared like a responsible hiker, like grapes and 2 different kinds of trail mix. tough decision, high energy it is. We'll see if that pays off in a little bit, as I keep on working towards that view at the end. Then it's just simply time to open the... Are you serious?
Wow. That went terribly.
This trail typically takes about 2 hours to complete, but since I'm doing it as a content creator, it's probably going to take me twice as long. And that's okay. So taking this break to take in the sights really freshened me up.
I've just got to say, these trail mix people really seem to know their stuff. My body is like craving this right now. It tastes so good. So good.
The grapes were good too, but, you know, they're grapes.
Well, it's time to get back on the trail, and that view is still coming up. You're gonna want to see it.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the molly ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swipe it once without thinking twice, cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people, and they do whatever I say so. Have chicks that color the rainbow. Yeah, chains on me like Django. Be a long way from my tank low, cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with
You gotta remember when you're hiking in an area like this, you wanna stay plenty hydrated.
Right about then was when I realized that those trail mix people weren't playing around, and my energy went through the roof.
Hickory dickory dock, back from the dead is a miracle doc. They counted me out, moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet, back with a mic, back on the beat, back with a family that bang in the streets. The game on lock, I stand with a key.
That was exhausting. I've always kind of wondered if there's anything in these holes. What do you think? Think there's something in there? I don't know if I want to know.
I kept going towards that final view, thinking about how mind-blowing it was gonna be. But before I get there, I found something interesting on this tree.
Look at that. Wow. Wow. He's looking right at me. You're not in danger, buddy. We're friends here. Whew, I am getting tired, but I keep pushing because we're almost there. Trust me, you're gonna want to see this. It's incredible. Super incredible. Also, if you're not already, will you subscribe to the channel? Thank you.
Judging by the change of terrain that I started to notice, I realized that I must be approaching the top of the mountain. It's been several hours of climbing now, and it's been a long journey. I've seen lots of cool things, and honestly, this time out here did a lot for me. I knew that when I made it to the top of this mountain, for me it symbolizes me chasing my dream as a content creator, making these YouTube videos, and pushing myself to make the best content that I can possibly make for people exactly like you that are still watching this video right now. I made it all the way to the end. I'm at the top, and this is what it looks like when you make it to the top of the mountain, baby. It looks just like this. Thank you so much for being somebody who watched this entire video. It means a lot to me. Thank you for coming on this journey. I'm looking forward to making even better content in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.